Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. In the last episode, we were about to make a start on the class trial. I am so nervous going into this. It's been a few days since I last recorded Danganronpa, and I've been thinking about my theory, how I think this went down, and I've got to be honest, I don't think I'm right. I don't think I'm right here, but I'm sticking with that theory because it's the best I can come up with. I can't think of any alternate solutions. This has hands down been my favorite investigation. It has been so tricky. It has been so thought-provoking, so many different twists and turns, and I've loved this. I've loved how difficult this has been. This has been a fantastic case for Chapter 5. I've loved this so much, but I'm so nervous. I don't think I'm right. I think I'm right with the ultimate solution. Just based on how the game is setting this up, I do think that Kokichi is the victim and Kaito is the blackened. I think that's right, but how it all went down, I'm like, oh, I don't think I'm right there. I don't think I'm right there. I'm nervous, but let's get going. Huh? This isn't everyone, right?
Kaito
and Kokichi aren't here.
What's the point?
I bet Kokichi is already there.
You bastard.
As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
No.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaito is alive.
Do you want to die?
Cut it out. Do you want to die? Do you want to continue sticking your head in the sand, love? Show me proof. Show me proof. Show me his corpse. Because then I will say, yeah, Maki, you were right. I am so sorry. You can't. All you can show me is a coat. Are you attached to your clothes? If I take one of your bubbles, Maki, and then go, oh, Maki's dead, I have her bubble, would I be correct? No. Show me proof. The fact that she is being so no, he's dead. Do you want to die? Fuck you. You're sticking your head in your sand. You're being exactly like Kaito in the other trial. Fuck you, Shuichi. The fact that she is being so definite, I'm like, you're involved in all of this. You're involved in all of this. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think Maki and Kaito are working together. I think they're working together in all of this. Cut it out. Do you want to die? Maki.
Well,
this is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, fuck off. Then I know I'll lose to despair. Lose to despair.
You don't know?
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5. That's right. We're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of this class trial. And if you want to win, you need to look at all possible options. You can't just decide, oh, this is what's happening, and just stick with it. You need to be open to new clues, new ideas. But you're being so oh, this is exactly what happened. I'm gonna neg everyone into believing what I say. They're in this together. They're in this together. That is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi no matter what I have to sacrifice. No matter what she has to sacrifice. That is an interesting way of putting that. Are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair. But something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaito would say at a time like this. What would he say to us? If it was Kaito, he'd probably say something about, like, believe in me, I'm the hero here, I'll get you through this. He'd probably say something like that, and I'd slam my head into the desk. We didn't say a word to one another. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. We had lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite that despair, we had found a new reason to live. To win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? As those thoughts suddenly pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival.
That's nice.
Ah! A battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is a truly magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this. If only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this, then are you admitting that this is a work of fiction? Monokuma, Again, I think this is all one big meta joke. I think this is all one big meta joke. Oh, you at home, you playing this game, you cared so deeply, and for what? It was all just a game. I'm just making note of that line. I'm making note of that line. Boo-hoo-hoo. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this.
Why?
Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Maki was right. The person who should be here isn't. Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts.
What?
What's going on? What are you scheming now?
No.
It doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming.
We must do it.
This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but we'll never give up. Hope will never submit to despair.
Unbelievable.
Oh, for the love of... No rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know.
Shut up.
Whatever. Hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair, no matter what. So get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death, add a dash of lies and truth, bake it in the fires of conflict. And when it's golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent class trial. And once more, we faced a class trial. Was the one who died Kaito or Kokichi? I can't say for certain, but I still believe. Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly, because you're his doormat. But I will fight to prove it. I will fight with everyone. I do like that both Kokichi and Kaito are in purple, because we can't verify which is dead. I like that they're in different colours. To grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies. I've got to say from like 2 minutes ago, it's fine. Okay, now... I don't think I have any new skills to equip. Maximum influence. Yeah, so I have 10 flowers. 10 whatchamacallums. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think there's anything that I really want. Yeah, and I never completed Himiko's free time events. Hopefully I'll be able to do that in the next chapter, but until then, yeah, I haven't unlocked any new skills. So yeah, I'm happy with what I have. Yeah, let's begin.
Ahem! Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for whodunit. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that. We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live. And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
Not you too! Will no one treat Kibo decently? Kibo deserves better.
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
I think he's dead, love.
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Unique circumstances?
'Cause for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances, I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous. After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
It really would. It really would. This whole line of questioning is filled with drama, and Monokuma loves drama.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue. It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving.
Another interesting way of referring to this, production. Like a stage play, or a movie, or a video game. It's all produced, it's all manufactured, none of it is real.
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's there to even talk about? The blackened is the mastermind, Kokichi. Yeah, That's the only thing I can think of, too.
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
No, it's not the end of discussion. You can say that, that doesn't make it true.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim, the other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
Because that's the thing, it's so obvious. And don't you find that a little suspicious? Hasn't this happened in other cases where it's like, oh, well, this is obviously what happened. This is the obvious answer. Wait, why would we have an obvious answer? Why would we have that? Like, is this not... Himiko, this has literally happened before. God damn it. Everyone thinks that Kaito is the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. Okay, non-stop debate, but first, 1 second. Again, I always need to see the controls. Right, left to aim, that is select. B is fast forward. Y to shoot. Y to shoot. I can remember that. Okay.
The victim has
Let's see what we have.
Kaito.
Why though?
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi,
True.
so he could have killed him whenever he wanted. And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
And the culprit must be Kokichi! We lost a really good guy today. Kazing! If only mages could cast revive spells.
So we lost a really good guy today, and I'm just like, oh, I want Kaito to die. I want him to die, please. His coat was in the hydraulic press. That just leaves there's no evidence that Kokichi is the victim. There's no evidence that allows us to confirm the victim or the survivor. It's too early to declare who the victim is.
The victim has to be Kaito. Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi, so he could have killed him whenever
Why were his
he
clothes in
wanted.
the toilet? They also had blood on them.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes
Blood
inside.
and holes.
Kokichi
That's
can't
weird.
be the victim because there's no evidence for it.
That's wrong! I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press.
Okay, so Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press, and because Kaito can't escape his clothing, that means he's in there, but by extension, Kokichi's clothes were found in the toilet, so Kokichi got flushed and is drowned. Because Kokichi can't be separated from his clothes either. Do you see how silly this argument is, Maki? Do you see how silly this is? Because it goes both ways. If Kaito is in the hydraulic press, then by your logic, Kokichi is in the toilet. This logic is silly.
As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
And we have evidence that Kaito murdered Kokichi by stuffing him in the toilet.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
Because people never take off their clothes. Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Maki's insisted that it's Kaito's. But why is that? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she'd want to believe Kaito is still alive. Either way, it seems Maki is hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance that Kaito is alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Yeah? What about them?
There's something peculiar about those clothes. The sleeve was the only thing hanging out. And it had a fucking hole in it. Like he'd been shot. Excuse me? Why? There we go.
That's it! Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press?
Thank you! It is remarkably convenient. Remarkably convenient.
If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty. There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Oh. Huh?
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you.
Bitch! Bitch! Again, the more this goes on, the more I dislike Maki. I don't like how she treats Shuichi. I don't like how she treats him. It's very tsundere, and I'm not into that trope at all. And I just... This has been a frequent thing throughout the game, where Shuichi will say something and Maki will go, "Oh no, that's dumb, no." Like when he defended Kaito. I can't remember which chapter it was. It would have been chapter 3, because it was ghosts and shit. I think it was chapter 3. Kyo's trial. Where Shuichi was like, "Oh well, if Kaito is sick, then he shouldn't have to apologize to, you know, he shouldn't have to apologize for missing training." And Maki was just like, "Oh, fuck you. Yes, he should. Why are you defending him? Shut up." I'm like, bitch. It's just gotten more and more as the game's gone along. If I had done my tier list at the beginning of the game, I probably would have placed Maki on like a B or A tier. Now I'm just like, D or E. No, thank you.
If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Madam. You're the one that's gonna get us killed here. Okay, 1 second. 1 second again. That to select. A is cut. Y is big cut. A is cut, Y is big cut. Okay.
The coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press is rather telling.
How so?
It couldn't have been anyone else but Kaito.
Why?
You can't see that. Then you weren't looking hard enough.
Explain.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Okay.
So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand to be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
No, I'm not, madam. Maki's claim appears solid, but I know that it's not. She's wrong. We can't conclude Kaito is dead on that evidence.
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Second.
So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand to be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
1 second. 1 second. I think I need to look at what we have. That's the issue I'm having. I'm trying to concentrate on the chop, but I'm also like, I need to see what my clues are.
He always dressed himself
File
in a
the
rather odd
press.
manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was
There's
his coat.
blood! No, there's blood!
If you understand the be quiet already.
No, I get
Otherwise,
it!
you're getting in the way.
I get it! If he didn't have his arm in the coat, why was there blood around the wound? Through the hole? There wouldn't have been. I get it.
He always
I get
dressed
what
himself
to.
in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
I'll cut through your words. Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve. But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally. And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press. Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's oddly strange, isn't it?
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Then why was there blood? Why was there blood through the hole? Like, think it through, Mark. Again, I think she's being purposefully obstinate because she's in on it. I shouldn't be surprised. I think she's in on it. Of course she's going to come up with this kind of argument.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
Same as yours, madam.
Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
Maki, what's really going on? Seems you've made up your mind that Kaito is definitely dead. But why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim.
Why? Provide me with proof, provide me with evidence, and I will agree. I will say I am so sorry, I was wrong. My logic was incorrect. I do apologize. Carry on, guys. I just want proof first, though.
Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over. Yeah, that's true.
Again, that assumes that Kokichi is the mastermind. And he was a known liar. Why would you all trust him implicitly?
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
An exisal?
That's one way of hiding his identity. He's literally in Kaito's spot. He's literally gone to Kaito's podium. Does that not seem like a clue?
What? Why is an exisal here?
Haha, whoops, my bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
Hello? What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off. And that's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie!
Oh my god. Okay, this is amazing.
You guys thought I died? I would never! No way!
This is amazing. This is a... Oh, thank you. Oh my god. Thank god it wasn't that easy. That would have been such a... If they just had him come out like, oh yeah, it's me, Kaito. I'm in the Exisal. That would have been so... Because like, clearly Kokichi's dead and Kaito's the killer. Clearly. That would have been such a bummer. That would have been such an anticlimax for what was a really tough investigation. Yes. Yes.
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Okay.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Crackerjack.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself.
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself. I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
This is a really cool twist. This is a really cool twist. And I am going to bring this episode to a close right here. I mean, we can't guarantee who's in there. We can't guarantee if this is a world with big fuck-off robots, such as the Exisals and Monokuma, why couldn't they have something that could mimic voices? Why couldn't they have technology that could perfectly mimic Kaito or Kokichi's voices? There's no way of knowing which one is in there. This is cool. This is a really cool twist. In the next episode, what evidence has the Exisal brought? Find out then. So please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.